Welcome back to step 3 out of the total of 9 steps in our TP benchmarking software. We have an empty table that we're going to fill in with parameters by pressing the new parameter button. Good to know is that a parameter in TP benchmark refers to a certain function or product. That is an indication that a company in the dataset to be reviewed is either comparable and hence might be accepted, or is incomparable to the tested party and hence might be rejected. For example, if we have a wholesaler of clothing as a tested party, then we would like companies with a wholesale function to be accepted. On the other hand, companies with a manufacturing function we would probably want to reject. Back to the wholesale function, but for example of airplanes instead of clothing, so a incomparable product, we would probably also want to reject. The last indication is that if a company is part of a multinational group, we would also want to reject this company. Back to our initial parameter of the wholesale function that we would want to accept. In the second part, there are certain criteria that relate to the parameter that we insert here. Good to know is that TPbenchmark will scrape the trade descriptions and the websites of the companies in the dataset for these criteria, or we can also refer to those as keywords. For example, we can insert a keyword wholesale. We can expand with, for example, distribution, B2B sales, etc., etc. So if the description of a company in our data set is as follows, TPbenchmark will highlight the wholesale keyword as an indication to the user performing the benchmark that it might want to accept this company. We have now inserted the wholesale parameter manually. There's also some predefined parameters in the tool, for example for IT services, accounting, research and R&D, manufacturing, etc., etc., which might be efficient for the user as well. If we are satisfied with our parameters in the tool, we can again press the next button to go to the next step.